Hello guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a video again about 2024 because it's less than a week away, which is absolutely crazy. But I'm filming this video, it is Wednesday, and I just can't believe how fast this year has gone by. This is actually my 5th time filming this video because every single time I've filmed it so far, I just did not like the way it turned out, and I kept saying the wrong things, and I also don't like the lighting because for some reason it is raining every single day, and it's just not giving me the best lighting. So I apologize. I'm also very sick right now, so if I sound a little nasally, that's why. But with all that out of the way, I am going to be talking about habits that I am going to start implementing into my life in 2024 just to stay on the right track and stay in a routine and have the most successful year yet. So with all that being said, let's get right into it. So starting off strong with number 1, I have create a productive morning routine. If you guys know me, you know I do very well when I'm in a routine and when I have balance within my life. And the number 1 thing I've realized throughout these past couple of years is I do very, very well when I wake up early. This is not to say that I always wake up early, don't get me wrong. There's times where I literally sleep the morning away, and that is okay. But what I've realized is that I just do better and feel better about myself when I do have a morning routine and I have more time throughout the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to wake up around 6:30, 7 a.m. every single morning and just kind of allow myself to have a structured routine that I stick to. This does not have to be strict though. It can be done at different times throughout the morning. I just want to have a routine where everything I need to get done in the morning is done before I have to go to work. The next thing I have is keeping a clean and tidy space. I am someone who thrives when everything is organized and everything is clean. For example, right now in my closet, there is clothes all over the floor. I have a really bad habit with wearing something or trying something on, not liking how it looks or not wanting to wear it on that particular day, and then not putting it back up in my closet. I'll just throw it on the floor and I'll leave it there. That is something I really want to change in 2024 because it stresses me out so badly, but then at the same time, I don't have the motivation to clean it all up. So the pile just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's just not a good habit. Whenever that happens, I find myself getting into a really bad rut. So the number 1 thing that I want to start implementing into my routines is when I take something out, put it back in its place when I'm done using it, or clean up the dishes right away. Despite what it is, I want to stay very clean and organized because when I do this, I see so much more success come into my life because I am attracting positive things. The next thing I have is to exercise in some way, shape, or form daily. I want to work out every single day, but that does not mean the intensity of the workout has to be the same every single day. All that means is I want to be able to implement some type of movement 7 times a week, whether that's walking, going to Orange Theory, taking a yoga class, doing a low intensity workout, doing a high intensity workout. It doesn't matter to me as long as I'm moving my body in some way. Walking is very beneficial, so even if it's just going on a walk and getting some fresh air, that is enough for me as long as I'm doing some type of daily movement. Number 4, I have make home-cooked meals. I want to be someone who incorporates more protein into my daily meals and also just saves money by cooking meals at home. I order DoorDash way too much right now, and where there's nothing wrong with ordering food, I just want to be able to use my apartment to its max and save money where I can, and also just know what's going into my body, and I know I can do that by cooking. I'm not a good cook, but I want to learn how to be, whether it's watching TikTok videos or signing up for a service that will allow me to learn how to cook, whatever it may be. I want to definitely learn how to meal prep and just incorporate home-cooked meals into my daily routine. And if that's not every day, that's okay, but at least during the weekdays, I do want to be able to at least have some structure with that. The next thing I have is dress for yourself. I feel like we live in a generation where trends are very, very heavy, and there's nothing wrong with that, but what I am saying is if that trend doesn't make you happy, don't dress like it just because other people are dressing like it. Dress the way you want to dress. At the end of the day, we have to do what makes ourselves feel confident and the best within our bodies, and that is what I'm going to be doing in 2024. I just feel like there's a style that I really like and I feel my best in, and when I dress in clothes that I feel my best in, I just see a different sparkle within me come out. I can see my confidence rise a lot, so I'm definitely going to be implementing that in 2024 as well. The next thing I have is improve your hobbies. Hobbies are supposed to be something that we love doing, and for me, I love editing, I love filming, I love taking pictures, I love doing all these things, but I know I could be so much better at what I do. So in 2024, I want to be able to improve my hobbies and do it in a way that's going to make me fall more in love with what I already do. I think that there's always room for growth. For example, there's going to be some things that you're amazing at and some things that you're not the best at, but there is always room for growth, and even that most amazing thing, if you can push yourself to become even better, it will actually make you love it more, if that makes sense, as long as you are doing it in a loving way. The next little step I have is to practice self-care. And I mean every single little part of self-care that you can think of, whether it's journaling, meditation, gratitude, affirmations, anything you can think of that's related to self-care and that will help you feel your best is something that I'm definitely implementing in 2024. I do already do this now, but there's other ways and other strategies I want to better incorporate them into my daily routines, because what I'm doing now works for me, but I feel like there's just so many other ways that can help me get to my goals a little faster. And with self-care also comes resolutions and goals, and that is something that goes hand in hand with journaling. When we write down our goals, when we write down things, they are more likely to come true. I'm not sure the real science behind it, but I know that what I just said is a fact. When things are written down, they are more likely to come true. And I just think that when it's put hand in hand with self-care and we are saying positive thoughts and positive things around what we are trying to achieve, those achievements will become a lot easier for us, because then there's going to be less self-doubt. The next step I have is listen to your body. This is something that's so important, and it goes for every single aspect of your body that you can think of, whether it's mentally or physically. You want to be able to know your body and know your limits and know how to listen to your body. For example, I'm going to talk about the gym for a second. So there's times when I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to look at a treadmill. I don't want to do cardio. I don't want to lift weights. I don't want to do any of it. And then there are times where I cannot go to the gym. There's a difference. Don't want to. I want to be able to say, okay, but I can. My body's telling me I can go, so I'm going to go. I'm going to push myself. I can't go is my body telling me, don't go. I'm too tired. You need to rest. You shouldn't go today. That's what I mean by that. Listening to your body is something that isn't necessarily easy, but what I have realized is when I implement that strategy into my routine, I feel so much better, because then I'm listening to my body when it says I need to rest and not go to the gym. And then when I go the next day, I actually strive in the gym a lot better. The next step I have is to get in alignment with your highest self. This is part of manifestation and affirmation, so if you don't want to listen to this part of the video, just skip to the timestamp that's down below. But if you are interested in listening, I think it is a very, very good technique. And when I originally heard this, I was actually watching Fernando Ramirez's video, which I'll link down below. It was a few years ago, and ever since that video, my whole aspect and understanding of manifestation really did change. And there's also so many other videos that I've watched, and in every single one of these videos from all of these different types of creators, I have heard the same thing. When you want to attract something, you cannot have self-doubt. You need to be in a place where you already think it's yours, where you are already acting like this is yours. Let's say I want to go to Hawaii, and for me to visually show you guys, this is where the vibration of Hawaii is, let's say, for example, and this is where my attitude towards it is. Well, these two can never meet until this comes up here. I am never going to get to this goal until my doubt of this goal and until my attitude towards it comes up to here. This is never going to come down. Your attitude and the way you act about it and how you feel about it can go up. That is obviously not a technical way to explain it, but I learn better when I visually see something, so that's kind of why I was doing that. Basically, you want your energies to match, but you want your energy to match what you are wanting in your life. When we don't have self-doubt, when we don't have things that are going to make us act as if we don't have them and as if we want them, then those things are going to start to change. So when I'm not saying I want to go to Hawaii, but I'm acting like I'm already on that trip, I'm already seeing the beautiful culture and everything I want to do when I'm there, then those things are going to change. So basically, aligning with your higher self, despite what your goal may be, is always going to be the answer to your success. And the last step I want to talk about is balance. The goal is to get to success by the end of 2024 and within 2024. And the way to do that is by understanding balance in your life. Now, obviously, I am going to be implementing everything else I said in this video and in my past videos, which I'll have linked down below if you guys do want to watch them. But what I'm saying is you need to do all these things with balance. Again, it comes down to listening to your body, trusting your body, listening to your mind, but also believing in yourself. If you do not believe in yourself, if you do not have balance, if you do not have things that are going to allow you to feel good in time of doubt, then these things are going to be so much harder to achieve. So how do you actually have the best successful year? In my opinion, and what I'm going to be doing is changing my mindset, which I say in every single one of my videos, and also listening to my body and incorporating balance into my daily routines. In a routine, there has to be something that keeps you going. There has to be something that is going to bring a smile to your face. There has to be something to keep your life on track, but also makes you excited too. And what I have realized and how I do that is by implementing something I love in every single one of my routines. I say this in every single one of my videos, whether it's a hobby, whether it's working out, whatever it may be that makes you happy, you need to incorporate that, in my opinion, in your routine so you want to keep going, so you can look forward to doing that little step within your routine. So then when you get to that part of your routine, you get happy because you're like, oh my gosh, I love doing this, and then your sparkle is back. That is everything I wanted to go over in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you really soon in my next video. If you stayed up until this point of the video, comment your 2024 goals down below. Bye guys.